Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to the 235th episode of Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of November the 16th through November the 23rd, 2025. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. This, along with my other #1 Amazon International bestseller, One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, is available on Amazon. And for those who love to listen to books, it's also available, both of my novels are available as audiobooks on Audible. I want to thank everyone for liking and sharing, subscribing to my Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel. And if you become a subscriber, it's absolutely free, and you will receive notification when I upload new videos. I'd also remind everyone to go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, to find out more about my remarkable services which I offer through my business, Angel Healing House. I'd also like to announce a wonderful documentary film interview about myself by a gifted producer. His name is Adam Stryker, and the documentary is entitled She Died Without Dying, the miraculous angel walk-in story of Claire Candy Hoff. This is available to be watched either on my website, angelhealinghouse.com, or you can go to YouTube to his Awakening Soul Films channel, and I'll leave that link for that documentary interview in the description box down below. Now here on Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we sometimes pull runes, tarot cards, oracle cards, but we always look first into the astrological heavens to see what planetary and celestial energies will be affecting us. Today, we are starting off on November the 15th with a very, very important date, as Pete and I are celebrating 22 years of wedded bliss. It was 22 years ago at a Come As Your Favorite Rock Star party that Stevie Nicks, me, went met Elvis, Pete, and 5 days later he asked to marry me. 2 months later, we were married on the beach in Noosa Heads, Queensland, Australia, and our twin flame journey began. You can read more of the extraordinary heavenly way that we met, yet again, in this incarnation, in my novel, I Am an Angelic Walk-In. Happy 22nd wedding anniversary to my wonderful Pete. Now, the posse of angels, they're coming and they're charging in at the beginning of this video. They're stampeding, actually, because they are so excited. They want to remind all of us that ever since the magical day of November 11th, or 11/11, for many this will ultimately open the doors for the new people, the new offers, the new opportunities, and the unexpected detours to come in. But those days following 11/11, in which we were blasted with immense plasma light frequencies, were anything but enjoyable. Interrupted sleep, feeling pressure, feeling aches. But the posse of angels are saying that they were necessary. It was all for a good cause, for the collective to up-level in energy yet again. This is the shedding before the shift, as anything of lower frequency that falls away cannot follow us into the higher dimensions where many of us are going. If you're feeling wiped out, although it's not pleasant, this is transformation fatigue into higher consciousness, and it wants for nothing more than our complete and utter surrender and release to it. Now, coming up, few days' time, on November the 17th, we have a grand water trine when the Sun is at Scorpio, Jupiter is at Cancer, and Saturn is at Pisces. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, all water signs. Unlike when a planet squares another planet and can cause irritation and triggering, trines, well, they are wonderful as they cause very favorable energies. With those combined cleansing elements of water, the direction for our journey and our sense of motivation becomes more powerful. And with that much clearing and cleansing energies of water, we gain greater clarity at this stage. On November the 20th, the new moon in Scorpio will bring in, for many in the collective, a new beginning and encourages us to move out of our comfort zone to welcome the new into our lives in order to heal and transform. As many in the collective have shifted into higher timelines, a new, fully empowered self is emerging, and our perceptions will change as we adopt new ways of being in this new reality. With this shifting into a new timeline, the posse of angels is sharing that it's very important to experiment, be curious to discover this brand new timeline of potentials and possibilities that were simply not available to us when our energetic frequencies were at a lower level. When we become much clearer about ourselves, we may choose to make room to understand other people's motives, which can then help enhance our feelings of intimacy, compassion, and forgiveness. Now, having greater clarity, we may choose to focus on one special project or our intimate relationships to help us increase depth and purpose in our lives. This new moon closely aligns with retrograded Mercury, and things and people from the past may return to be addressed. This might make it challenging if there's still something that we need to address or to find closure on. But here come the posse of angels. They wish for us to know that although our discomfort with the past can be very real now, it's actually there to motivate us to seek new beginnings and to be courageous and proactive. Having stepped into the higher realm of a new timeline, many will feel a powerful motivation to change and improve their lives. Remember that with this new moon cycle being tightly aligned with Mercury retrograde, important messages and insights about our new life in this new timeline can be delivered. With this highly favorable and promising new Mercury cycle, and being a part of that powerful cleansing grand water trine, this will be one of the best new moons that we have had in a very, very long time. Now, if this was not an auspicious enough time, we also have what's known as a Mercury cazimi on the same day. It represents a turning point. Now, Mercury cazimi is when the Sun and Mercury align, and we can think about it as the moment for a radiant rebirth of knowledge and information. Then on the 22nd, we have the Sun bidding a fond farewell to thoughtful, deep Scorpio season, and it turns to say hello as it enters my rising sign of Sagittarius. Happy early birthday to all you fellow Sagittarians out there. Sagittarians are truth seekers. They're adventurers. They're dreamers. Sagittarius season helps us to form a vision and also helps us to keep an open mind. Being ruled by the arrow of the archer, Sagittarius helps us to aim our arrow in the direction of our choosing. But once the arrow leaves the bow, it's a combination of planning and fate determining where it will land. We all have the power to make choices, but sometimes fate calls us in different directions. Use the energy of Sagittarius season coming up to dream bigger, to expand your mind, and set your arrow in the direction of your choosing. Now that we have come to this midpoint of November, many in the collective feel like part, if not all of them, is operating in a very new realm. Many are experiencing a heightened sense of anticipation, an expectation, an eagerness for excitement and change that has gone way beyond just hoping. This is a deep knowing that we are on the cusp of receiving. This receiving could be new jobs, new business opportunities, new offers, and new things to radiate our light and share it with others. An excitement to step into our new lives is in true Sagittarius character. We could be going on a life-changing adventure. And for this reason, my angelic family, the Posse of Angels, has directed me to a deck, an oracle deck, which I haven't used in a very long time. It's called the Enchanted Map Oracle Deck, to give us messages about our upcoming new adventures that many will be embarking on. And this is the deck that I haven't used in quite a long time. It is the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. There you go. The first card coming out for us is this one. And it's a number, it's a number 34, which is a number 7. I always say that lucky sevens are doing the work of the divine. And in this case, just like the smallest ember can start the largest fire, many in the collective are feeling a new spark of optimism, a hope that is bringing with it creativity, inspiration, and motivation to start something new, perfect for the upcoming Sagittarius season. Perhaps that idea that was only a dream begins to find just the right people and the right opportunities to grow and to flourish. Perhaps this spark will be in a relationship or in jobs or careers to begin something we are so passionate about. The spark card tells us that it's time when attraction will be high to co-create wonderful experiences and collaborate with others. Posse of Angels is adding that since these new connections will be reflecting our newfound radiance within, it won't be long to turn that spark into, and they're saying, sparkles of joy. Beautiful card to start off with. Next, we have the number 42, which is a 6. We go from a 7 to a 6. It's wide open, and look at how wide her arms are to receive the message that many of us are completely free now to draw to ourselves all kinds of opportunities as we are so high vibrational. This is a signal that we are able to manifest the fulfillment of our dreams. Now, the Posse of Angels is chiming in. They're saying, not that you are clear to manifest, give some thought. Sorry, now that you're clear to manifest, give some thought. If you want to remain with what may be familiar, yet might not be comfortable, just because you are wary of change. They are suggesting that we expand beyond our known horizons, that the treasure that we're seeking is just beyond what we feel is safe and familiar. With this in regard to this, I love this quote by David Bowie, who said, "If you feel safe in the area that you're working in, you're not working in the right area. Always go a little further into the water than you feel you're capable of being in. Go a little bit out of your depth, and when you don't feel that your feet are quite touching the bottom, you're just about at the right place to do something exciting. But you never learn that until much later. Remember that you have a unique voice that needs to be expressed to the world and that the universe is supporting you at this time. So release all expectations as to how that needs to come in and be presented with you. And just like this girl, open your arms to receive. Beautiful. The next card. If that message about venturing into someplace new needed any confirmation, our next card is also a number 7, doing the work of the divine, and it's into the unknown we go. Its message is trust, and all will be revealed. Trust that if God, Source Creator, and your angels in all their wisdom helped co-create an opportunity or offer just for you, even if it didn't come in the expected way, it is divinely meant for you and will yield rewards and blessings that could not have come to you if you would have stayed with what was familiar and known. Wonders and miracles await those who step forward now into unknown territory. Remember, only if your intuition says to go for it. It might defy logic. It might defy reason. It might go against what others say to do. But again, if your heart, your intuition is saying yes, 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 because you're in a place to do something miraculous, something amazing, and something exciting. Why is that so, and why now? Well, the Posse of Angels is assuring us that with all our high frequency upgrades in becoming our divine, multidimensional, eternal selves, we have turned from pathfinders to path seekers. The discovery of new lands, new connections, new skills will help us to discover new treasures without and also within. Then the Posse of Angels led me to my beautiful Tree Keeper's Oracle. I'll show you that. The Tree Keeper's Oracle. And a 3-card story came out. And this is the 3-card story. It's the story of beginnings, ease. This is the beginnings card. Keeper of beginnings, keeper of ease, and the keeper of abundance. So, beginnings, ease, and abundance. Now, the Posse of Angels wish to share that as we integrate more and more of these elevated energies and frequencies, downloads of the 5th dimension and higher, we will notice that we become less and less attached to our old lives and more aligned with what is now manifesting for us in a higher, energetically resonant reality. One of those things will be new beginnings involving, as we said, new people, new projects, new living situations, and new locations that are more reflective of who we have now become. And many in the new collective will be amazed at the ease of how things naturally and gracefully fall into place. Whereas before, our programming was that life was meant to be hard and we had to push and force things to happen. With this ease, it creates less stress, doubt, worry. It's replaced by this sense of peace, serenity, and tranquility within, knowing that we are perfectly aligned with the rhythm, the heartbeat of the universe, to manifest for the highest good at the perfect divine timing. No more pushing. Our true abundance has always been our connection to God, Source Creator, the universe, and Spirit as our benevolent, miraculous partners, and our free will potential to co-create the fulfillment of our individual, heartfelt wishes. We were just waiting for the moment to arrive to realize that it was always, always, always about matching our energetic frequencies with those of the universe. Now is that time. Beautiful. Let's finish today with a Kali oracle. Powerful goddess Kali, and this was the one that came out. Lalita Trapura Sundari. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. There we go. And it reads, a chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. This will be a reason for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and release from any intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of the golden era. Beautiful message to end with there. I hope this has been helpful for you. Remember to go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, to find out more about my services there, and also to watch the interview documentary about my angelic walk-in experience. You can also view that on Awakening Soul Films channel on YouTube, and I will leave the link below in the description box for that. Go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love, and as always, angel blessings. And I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.